Welcome. This is Bitcoin day trading, the best Elliott wave analysis, episode number 60. So today I'm going to take a look at Bitcoin because I haven't taken a look at Bitcoin for a long time on my free YouTube channel. So I will take with you a brief look at Bitcoin today. I will start as I did yesterday with a sentiment analysis. And once that is done, I will talk about Ichimoku on Bitcoin. And following that, I will talk about its latest wave count. So first, I have to show you my disclaimer. Here you can see my disclaimer. The link is in the description, and my risk warning. Please read it so that you're aware that there are risks involved in trading and also in investing. For my services, I provide live Elliott wave updates 1 to 3 times a day. If I have a normal work day, it is more than 3 times a day. It's only 3 times a day if I have something outside to do. But normally it is more than that. It could be up to 8, maybe a little more. If I have a good day of work where I'll spend a lot of time at home behind the screens, watching the charts. So we get 1 to 3 updates a day, minimum. Mostly it's more than that. On the latest Elliott wave count on Bitcoin, I also talk about Ichimoku from time to time to talk about entry points and exit points. So you get that on top. And the service will cost you 20 USD a month. And if you're interested, you just join my free Telegram group. The link is also in the description. And you let me know that you're interested and I will provide you the instruction on how to become a member. Bitcoin is the key to understanding the crypto market, and you should be aware of its latest development, wave count and development, so that you are aware of what your investment or is doing, or to use it as an indicator for your trading. So it's a helpful thing to do, and you are part of a community. There comes a help desk with it, and you can ask me questions and other traders and discuss topics. So I think it's a great service, and it's for, you get it with a very competitive price, very affordable price, and it's worth it if you're an investor or a trader and the crypto market is important to you, then I would highly recommend it. Now, that being said, I would like to remind you to like this video and leave me a comment. I'll always like reading them, especially when they're kind. And now we start with the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. So we start with our sentiment analysis. I already did it yesterday, so I'll try to stay quite brief because I already talked about it yesterday. But it's just that sentiment analysis is close to Elliott wave count, since Elliott wave as well as sentiment analysis goes from extreme to extreme in sentiments, from extreme bullish sentiment, euphoric sentiment, the top of wave 5, to an extreme bullish bearish sentiment at the bottom of wave C. And if we look in the past, every time we had a very low reading on that sentiment indicator, a huge price increase happened afterwards. You have one in November, on November 28, 2018, and price then afterwards increased 350% up to June, February 2019. And the same thing happened here on March 2020 up to December 2020. Price again increased. This time it was wave 3, and you get a huge price increase from 1,460%. And the same thing happened again once again here on July 2021 up to last fall, and price then increased 134%. So I let you check the percentage, but I just want to highlight that when you get an extreme reading, as we have right now, then it's likely to see a huge price increase following it. And since on my higher time frame on Elliott wave, we are in the process of accomplishing wave 5 of the bull market. So we still can expect one more leg up and one more price increase, which brings us to all-time highs and ends the bull market. And this sentiment indicator is corroborating that point of view, since it gives us an extreme low reading on an extreme bearish reading on the crypto space and Bitcoin. So from here on, I expect price to increase because the reading and the bearish sentiment is so prevalent, so pronounced, that I don't think that we can go much lower with that kind of bearish sentiment. I'm expecting price to increase from here. If I look at that sentiment indicator, and Google Trend just shows you the same. We did get a very high reading here in December 2017, the top of last bull market. And then the interest on Bitcoin was much lower for a very long period of time. And here recently, we did get again a very high reading on Bitcoin last May 2021, but now the sentiment reading is again, the interest has again fallen. So I think that we still have higher to go to end this bull market, and since sentiment seems to have fallen drastically on both of those indicators, this one is a little better. I'm expecting a reversal, and I'm expecting more optimistic sentiment to follow the extreme bearish reading we have right now. Now, that being said, let's take a look at Bitcoin. So first, I'm going to take a look at the Ichimoku cloud. On the Ichimoku cloud, I want to highlight the following. If you use the Ichimoku cloud for your entry and exit point, you would have entered here because that candle did close above on the cloud. So you would have entered here. You could have waited for the lagging span to be over resistance. If that was the case, you would not have entered a long position here. But if you did not look for the requirement of the lagging span to go over resistance, which is not 100% necessary, then you would have entered here, and you would still be in the trade unless you have a very tight stop loss. But I would have put my stop loss down here at 41,130, and for now I would still be in the trade, because we then entered the cloud again, we broke out of it again, and we re-entered it once more. And now we try to pierce it, but we could not manage to close a candle below it. Until there is a close below the cloud, you did not get a sell signal. Right now it's a neutral, trendless, as it says here, reading. And we have to see what happens now. If we don't get a close, then you should not exit the long position. If we do get a close and you take it as an exit point, then you would exit here and wait and see if Bitcoin manages to close again above the cloud to re-enter a long position. You would just exit here to reduce risk, because this indicator would go turn bearish if there would be a close below the cloud. But I use it in accordance with Elliott wave, and it should corroborate my Elliott wave outlook. So I also want Elliott wave to be bullish as well as Ichimoku to go long. And I want Elliott wave to be bearish as well as Ichimoku to go short. And right now, I do not have a bearish confirmation on Ichimoku, and we'll see about Elliott wave. I can tell you already, we do not have a bearish outlook on Elliott wave. So since there's no confirmation between both those indicators, I would not go short, even if there is a close below the cloud. But that's me. You can have a different way of trading this indicator. For now, we have to go over resistance, which is the Tenkan Sen and the Kichuin Sen. The Kichuin Sen is higher than the Tenkan Sen, which is bearish. And then we also need to go over both of the super trend lines, and we will need to manage to go above the cloud. So that's not extremely easy, but I think that if I look at the Elliott wave count, that we can manage to do that. And now I'm going to take a look with you at the wave count on Elliott wave. So here we have a bottom for wave 2, which means we had wave 1 top higher. I'm not showing it to you, but where the W wave started, and then we did get an X wave. If you look at the internals of the X wave, it subdivides into an A, B, C. The A wave has 3 waves in it. The B wave has also 3 waves in it, with the C wave being an ending diagonal, since wave 4 entered the price territory of wave 1. And then we did get a C wave, which has 5 waves in its internals to form the C wave. And then we did get the final Y wave down. Here you have the Y wave. And that also subdivided into 3 waves, an A, B, C, with the B wave being a triangle and the C wave having 5 waves in it. And now I'm going to take a look with you at this final move. I'm going to see into this final move, and we'll see if that final move could be bullish, which it is, but I'm going to show it to you. So here we have that final move. Again, you find the bottom of the wave 2 down here, wave 2 and wave Y of C, just as we did see it on the higher time frame. And from there, we started on wave 1, an impulsive wave 1 up, and we can label it as a wave 1, 2, with 3 being the extended one. By that, I mean, you can clearly see the subdivision 1, 2, 3, 4 in it. And then you have for wave 4, a triangle. Here you see an A, B, C, D, and E. And then you get the final push up for wave 5. From there, we started a correction. I did label the correction as a W, X, and Y, which is of wave 2, since we have a wave 1 top. And the W has 3 waves in it, an A, B, C. Wave X is also composed of 3 waves. And the last wave of the 3 waves is a triangle. No, wait, let me rephrase that. You have an A wave, a B wave, C, D, E. So the X wave is only composed of 1 triangle. There are there's not more than 1 triangle. Since this is the first wave, the A wave has 3 waves in it, and the B wave also has 3 waves. The C wave has 3 waves in it. The D wave has 3 waves in it, and the E wave has 3 waves in it. So it's just a simple triangle for the X wave. And then we did get an A, B, C. Here the B wave is also a triangle, which has also all its 3 waves in it, A, B, C, D, E. And then you get, for the C wave, impulse wave down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And since I can label those 5 waves clearly, I think that the probability for the end of wave Y is quite high. Also, we did retrace up to 41,469, which is the 61.8% retracement of wave 1. So that's a normal retracement for wave 2. So that being said, and since we did take a brief look at Bitcoin, I think that there is hope, and the odds are right now in our favor that we could have bottomed and that price could increase from here on. And we still have to see if an impulse develops as expected, and if the key levels will be taken out, and if price starts to increase from here. But we could be reaching a bottom for the correction that we have since a couple of months. That being said, I always want, as always, I want to thank you for watching this video, and I want to encourage you to become a member of my free Telegram group, just to have a second way of communicating with me. You never know when it would be useful for you to have that, because we don't know what happens if I can keep posting videos on YouTube or not. You never know what happens. So it's always good to have a second way of communicating with me, and that Telegram group would be such a second way of communicating with me. And of course, if you're interested in my private group, just let me know and I'll provide you the instructions. That's all for today. I'll make an update on an altcoin video maybe tomorrow or the day afterwards. And I'll see you then. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.